Today we're working on hip stability. So lie down flat on your back, put your feet flat on the floor, and we'll start off with some windshield wipers. Carmen Cooper here. You can find me at carmencooperyoga.com. Hit like and subscribe, and I double dog dare you to leave me a comment. Gently swing your legs from one side of the body to the other. This is very soothing to the low back and the hip joints. You may notice that my mouth is not with my words. That's because I forgot to turn my microphone on when I was recording this. So often in yoga, we worry about hip opening and hip flexibility, but we need to be sure our hips are stable as well. We don't want to wind up having hip surgery because we've dislocated our hip. These are an easy little warm-up. I find most of the people in my yoga class do these every time our class meets. Let's move on to half happy baby. Left foot flat on the floor. Raise your right leg. This is a variation I don't use much myself, but I try to include things that I don't like because it may be your very favorite variation of happy baby. If I don't show it to you, you may not know about it. My preference for happy baby, half happy baby, is to extend my leg like I'm doing with my left leg here. This is my favorite variation of half happy baby. But if you like the other one better, that's a better one for you. You really don't need to do both of these variations. You can choose whether you like your foot flat on the floor with your knee bent or your leg extended, and just do your half happy baby the way you like best. But in the interest of consistency, I'll show you half happy baby with my right foot flat on the floor, since we did the other side this way. You need to work both sides of the body the same. Here's that variation on the opposite side. Ardha Ananda Balasana. And there's my favorite variation with the leg extended. You don't really need to do both of them. You can choose which one you like best and just make that variation your own. I always encourage people to make their yoga practice their own. Now for full happy baby or Ananda Balasana. Very soothing to the low back, and I like the way it makes my hips feel too. This is pretty much a daily part of my practice. Easy little warm-up. Drop your feet to the floor and get ready for bridge pose. If you can lie down flat on your back, feet flat on the floor with your knees bent, Start coming up tailbone first. And keep rising up until you're all the way up on your shoulders. This one is very soothing to the low back. It's popular with my clients who need to soothe low back pain. When you come down, pull your knees in for a gentle little rock and roll to massage your back. Bridge is a lot to ask of your back. You can roll from side to side. You can even do circles with your rock and roll. Very soothing to the back. Nice self-massage technique. After the bridge, I like to do either a fish or a camel because our chins have been locked down during bridge and that squashes the thyroid. You want to open that thyroid back up. You can do a camel. You could also do a camel standing if you prefer. Hands on either side of your spine. Look up. If you want to go full-blown camel, you can reach back and grab your feet, and once you're stable, drop your head back. If you don't like camel, another easy way to open up your throat area, your thyroid area, is just put your hands on either side of you. Drop your head back. I'm doing this in easy pose. You could also use seated hero pose. You just need to open that throat area back up after you do a bridge, a shoulder stand, a plow, and we did bridge, so we opened our thyroid up again. Let's put the soles of our feet together. For Baddha Konasana, your feet may open like a book if you're flexible or not. Interlace your fingers. Put them underneath the outsides of your feet. This helps you straighten your back and may help your knees come down a little bit further. This is another stabilizing pose for the hips. Some people call this cobbler's pose. If I'm teaching children, it's butterfly, and we fly away with our legs. Now let's extend both legs. Here we are in Dandasana, the foundation of all the seated poses. Both legs extended, hands on either side of the hips. For Janu Sirsasana, bring your right, no, that's my left leg, foot somewhere between the knee and the groin. Inhale, get tall. Always get tall before you fold forward. And as you exhale, float down to your perfect point of stretch and challenge. As you exhale, you'll extend a little further into the pose. And as you inhale, you'll naturally retract up out of it a little bit. Switch sides whenever you're ready. I hope you can't hear my cat growling. He's mad because I wouldn't let him rub up against my microphone while I'm recording. He's very spoiled. Janu Sirsasana on the opposite side. Whatever we do to one side of the body with yoga, we try to do to the other side. In English, this is called single-legged seated forward fold. Now you can take an either seated relaxation or a Savasana, reclining. Focus on the space between breaths or the space between thoughts. Let all 99 things bothering you today sink into the floor. Let your breath be soft, full, comfortable, and easy. I'm launching a sampling of guided meditations soon as an online course. The first lesson's going to be free. It'll be the beta version. I'll let you know when it's coming out. I'd appreciate your feedback. Even if you just take the free lesson, I'd appreciate your feedback on it. Scoop it all up. Keep it with you. Namaste.